What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Foxy. Welcome back to the Fox's Den. Getting into another reaction. Beautiful Sunday. We got some amazing stuff to watch. We're starting with One Piece. So glad this is back. That 2-week long break it felt a little bit longer than that. Okay, I'm just gonna say that right off the bat. But so glad this is back. We got back into the episode last week, 1054. Jumping in back into Big Mom and Kaido and Law's situation, which also tied in Killer's situation with Hawkins, because Hawkins was basically holding Kid hostage, or at least his body hostage, with that straw voodoo doll, where every time Hawkins was injured, it would direct the damage towards him. But Killer actually was very smart and played it very perfectly and realized, like, hold on, wait a second, what happens if that damage has nowhere to go? And he was basically thinking of Kid's left arm. I believe it's his left arm. Is it his left arm? I think it's his left arm. I'm pretty sure it's his left. And so he was like, all right, I have no reason to not try this out because he's already missing that arm. So he goes in full force, actually cuts Hawkins' arm off and completely throws him off guard. And he's like, why? Why did my arm get cut off? It's like, bro, he doesn't have a left arm. So that was perfectly played by Killer, and it just so happens that the voodoo straw doll was inside of that arm, so he took it out and got rid of that spell or whatever completely. And so Kid is able to, you know, fight and be of use in their fight against Big Mom with Law to 100% now. So he's able to do his thing, and I'm excited to see them continue to try their best against Big Mom and see what they can do to fucking whoop her ass. I don't know exactly what we're going to get into this episode. I would assume maybe we continue off a little bit more with them and see if they continue that fight a little bit now that he's actually able to be capable in that fight, instead of getting you know, migraines, if you will. And then if not, then I would assume we maybe catch up with Kaido and Luffy, or who knows what we'll jump around with next. But I'm very excited to get into this nonetheless. One Piece is always a good time. So without further ado, let's get into the episode. If you guys enjoy it, please leave a like down below, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know the next one's dropping. Let's get into it. Episode 1055, baby. Oh shit. Okay, we're starting off with Sanji again. That's right, this is the last thing we saw. Just breaks the sword in half. Didn't even try to dodge it. You are a cyborg, buddy. You have awakened your family's powers. He keeps on calling him out for it too, and he's like, I don't want to be like this. Just fix your jaw and neck real quick, you know what I'm saying? Just pop it back in place. This shit is so annoying to him too. He's like, bro, I do not want to be like them. Because he hasn't most of his life. Unplateable. The fuck? That looks like some good ass goddamn steak and potatoes, bro. The fuck? Use a bitch. Oh my god, that voice actor. Who was that talking again? Was that like one of the doctors there, or the scientists there, or was that like one of his siblings? I can't remember. I recognize that voice actor though. It's definitely fucking Jigen from Boruto. I haven't watched Boruto in so long though. I hear it's getting good again. I might have to catch up. Black coffee bean! Why are you running, bro? You know you're able to take mad damage. Like it's nothing. Soba mask. One of the most blessed episodes of One Piece ever. That's what I've been saying, bro. He's worried about losing like his personality and the way he is now, and like becoming someone like his siblings who are fucking assholes. But I don't think that's the case. You might gain these abilities, but I don't think it's gonna change you as a person. He's always been a very chivalrous, kind person. I don't think that's gonna change just because he's developing his cyborg abilities and shit. Bro, did you not hear the ding, ding, ding? It didn't do shit. Huh? God damn. Drake, we have not seen this motherfucker in a long time. It feels like that, at least. It's been a good couple weeks, couple months maybe. Oh God. Yeah, good luck with that, okay? You're dumb as shit, bro. You're not gonna get shit done. Bro, I don't give a fuck if they're giants or not. They don't even come close to the climax of this battle. Zoro, Luffy, Sanji, Kaido, Queen, King, like, these guys aren't shit. You gotta be dumb as fuck if you think you have a chance of, like, taking out the winners because they're so weak. Or exhausted, you know what I'm saying? Even if they're exhausted, bro, they got enough in the tank to end your shit. If you try some dumbass shit like that. Otama, Nami, and Usopp. Okay, this is an episode we're kind of catching up with everybody again. Hey, Komachio's okay. This giraffe, bro. His body's at the head of the giraffe. Like, what? Oh my God, Kinemon, bro. A ghost. Bro, he's on his last legs. Wait, what? It's Kinemon's lower half again. He keeps saying boo like a ghost. Like, this shit is so dumb. Oh, man. Goes up, boo! Boo! I can't, dude. Why is he cut in half again? I can't remember. I'm literally so confused right now. Kiku! My God, she's barely holding on. Then his top half, obviously, too. Why is he cut in half again, though? I can't, like... And because that's how we first met him, like literally in Punk Hazard, like so long ago. Attached to a dragon. Is this his devil fruit? I can't. He doesn't have it. Does he have a devil fruit? Dude, I can't remember, bro. I can't remember. All right, come on, Sanji. Stop worrying about your personality. You're going to be fine. You're still going to be a chivalrous sweetheart. Just whoop Queen's ass, bro. You got it. Third floor. This is where the main of the flames are at. So this is Robin and Brook, right? Yeah. She's still tired from earlier. Hey, let's go! Mink tribe. I hear a finger pistol. Oh God, here we go. CP0 finally taking action? No, fuck you. Y'all tried that once a long time ago. It ain't gonna happen, bro. I'm sorry to tell you. Rob Lucci, little bitch, still holding a grudge and shit. So he knows that his other half. Yeah, nah. Kaido literally cut him in half. Yeah, bro, nah, for real, miracle. That's what I was thinking. I knew it had something to do with law, but I wasn't like completely sure. Like I couldn't remember how this actually came about. He is so lucky. So lucky. Oh my god, bro. Just never die. I'm so sick of these two fucks. Who the hell is cheering for him? You and all your dead family members? Cause that's nobody, bro. Who in the fuck would be cheering for you, bro? Bro, nobody fucks with y'all. Delusional. Oh, shut your bitch ass up. Luna is snoring her ass off. Bro, your bitch ass been hiding this whole time. Like, what? Like, oh my god. I can't. Why am I even surprised? Kurozumi clan suicide. This is the shadow figure they were talking about in the episode title. Yeah, just lay down and die already. Caused enough fucking trouble. That's below the 3rd floor. And it's traveling the flames with it. That sucks because the fire was starting at the 3rd floor. But now it's even lower. This whole place, yeah, nah, the whole place is gonna burn down. Go ahead! This man just wants to see the scientific knowledge that Germa is capable of. That's all he cares about. Ooh, King and Zoro, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah, bye CP0. Biggest snake ever. Look at Kaido. Actually getting winded, bro. He's actually getting a little tired. They're still going at it. Woohoo! Animation switched up for the end of this episode. End of the to be continued, bro. Fuck y'all, man. You give us that little taste of greatness right there, and then you just cut us off, bro. Oh man. Alrighty, guys. What another amazing episode of One Piece. Can't complain as usual. Very, very good stuff. This episode definitely was more of an episode where we were kind of traveling around and catching up with everybody, like literally everybody. We started out with, I think, the very, very beginning. I think we started out with Sanji and Queen still kind of going at it and recapping like what just happened, where he basically tried to cut Sanji's head off and the sword actually broke in half. Without him even trying to dodge it, nothing. Like, he didn't even try to dodge or block it or whatever. He literally just cut it in half because his body is starting to change into that kind of cyborg-esque exoskeleton that, you know, all of his other siblings have. And like I said, like how I've been hypothetically thinking is like, this is probably because he's been using the raid suit because he's never used it before. And as we saw, like, from the flashback, getting a reminder that, like, he apparently was just a normal human, and that's why, like, his siblings never really fucked with him, or at least his brothers. His sister didn't try and, you know, manipulate and discriminate against him like the rest of his brothers and shit. But anyways, he's definitely starting to, you know, notice that he's starting to become like them, and he's too worried about like his personality being lost. Like, he doesn't want to become like a heartless person like them, where they treat people like shit. I mean, like, for example, like that one brother that we saw, I think he's number 2 or whatever, the blue-haired brother. You know, we got a flashback of him like throwing a perfectly good meal at, I guess, a waitress or, you know, like a servant of theirs. And then also putting her, making her unconscious, like knocking her out, basically. It's like, bro, what? It's a perfectly good meal, and you're like, nah, it's just like stupidity, like ignorant, like ass, heartlessness. And he's afraid of becoming like that because of like him, like gaining these abilities like his siblings. He thinks he's gonna be like that, but I don't think that's gonna be the case. I don't think that's gonna change his personality at all. I don't think he should have any worry of that, because I mean, just look at his sister. His sister's not that much of an asshole like compared to their brothers, and actually like helped him out and whatnot during the cake arc. And I think it was the one that gave him the raid suit, as far as I know, right? So, I mean, she's not an asshole, and she has the same abilities and whatnot, so I don't know. I think he's a little too worried of him becoming like his siblings in an emotional and personality sense, but it's just the abilities in his body. Like, he's gonna be fine, bro. So hopefully he can get through that and really step up and start taking Queen on, because right now he's just getting antagonized by Queen, like, show me the raid suit, like, I want to see Germa's technology, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I have nothing to do with him, like, shut up. Like, he's getting annoyed by that and just kind of like running around right now. That's where we first started out, and then we kind of caught up with a little bit of everybody. We caught up with Robin and Brooke, kind of running through the 3rd floor, trying to get down to the lower floors. Caught up with Usopp, Nami, and Otama, and they ran into Kinemo's lower half, which I was so confused at first because I couldn't remember how this exactly happened. But sure enough, it was, you know, how they explain it is that, you know, I guess maybe his body wasn't reattached properly from being chopped into pieces by Law, because that's how we found him in Punk Hazard. So I was thinking that, but I was like, how the fuck would he be cut in half now? Because he hasn't seen Law in a minute. But apparently, you know, his body wasn't attached properly, or reattached properly. And so when Kaido went to like stab him and cut him in half, like his torso, like he's luckily still alive. And so the lower half finds Nami and Usopp, and they start, you know, they bring the giraffe and Usopp and Kinemo's lower half to where Kinemo's at, hopefully to save Kiku, because she's still barely alive. Same thing with fucking what's his face, Kanjuro, he's still barely alive, and Orochi, of course, is being a snake like usual, hiding, not doing shit, literally just hiding, and, you know, laughing his ass off because he thinks he's going to be, you know, reigning supreme over Wano, like usual, for the rest of his life after this battle. And so he gives Kanjuro his last order, which is basically like their last attempt at, you know, the Kurozumi having influence in this battle, which he paints this, like, shadowy figure that is traveling the flames all throughout the castle, and this is starting on the 2nd floor, so now it's even lower than the 3rd floor. So now you have to get literally on the 1st floor or you're fucked, because this castle is going to burn down. I think he called it Kurozumi's clan suicide or something like that, so I think Kanjuro is actually down for the count now. Like, this is his last ditch effort. This is a huge problem because now it's going to accelerate the flames and also start fires elsewhere, where it's going to make this castle burn down even faster. So we're getting to a crunch time limit now, to where everybody needs to be on the same page, get down to the same level, so they don't get caught up in the fire. And then also in terms of like the battle ending, because if the whole fucking castle burns down, I mean, shit, it's coming down on top of Wano, or the flower capital too, and it's gonna make this battle end even sooner. So we're getting to the climax here pretty soon. At least that's what it seems like. And then also we saw a little bit of Robin and Brooke encountering CP0. CP0 is finally on the move now, I guess, after talking to Rob Lucci. And, you know, he's still fucking on his, you know, revenge tour. Like, oh, we need to get Nico Robin. Like, it's like, bro, y'all already tried this shit. Like, y'all are ass. It's not gonna work. But whatever, they can do their thing. And we caught up with, was that about it? I think that was about it. besides the end of the episode where we kind of were jumping around everybody's reaction to like the announcement and also like what they're in the middle of currently, especially Zoro and King, their fight. I wish we would have saw a little bit more of that. And then Luffy and Kaido, obviously. And Kaido's actually, you know, he's like breathing pretty heavily. He actually looks a little winded, like he's getting a little tired. Like Luffy's putting up a good fucking fight. And then of course the animation switches up and they give us like a nice little taste of some crazy shit, and then the episode just ends. So that's where we're at for One Piece. Another amazing episode. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If y'all did, please leave a like down below, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know the next one's coming. I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all be good. Deuces.